welcome back to our channel. Today we're embarking on an enlightening journey through the intricate labyrinth of communication. We'll be focusing on those common phrases that might be revealing a lack of confidence without you even realizing it. The power of language is immense, shaping our interactions and perceptions. It's like the invisible brush with which we paint our self-portrait in the minds of others. But sometimes, the colors we choose unconsciously can project a picture of us that's less self-assured, less vibrant than we'd like it to be. We'll explore these phrases, these subtle cues that might be quietly chipping away at your confidence. Knowledge is power, and by identifying these phrases, we can start to replace them with stronger, more assertive language. So let's get started. Join us as we delve into these subtle cues that could be undermining your confidence. Communication isn't just about the words we say, it's also about how we say them. Our language choices, those specific words and phrases we opt to use, can either bolster our confidence or undermine it. This, in turn, has a significant impact on how others perceive us in various social and professional settings. Picture this. You're in a business meeting, presenting your ideas to your team. If you choose your words with confidence, you're likely to inspire trust, respect, and credibility. On the other hand, if your language is riddled with uncertainty and self-doubt, you risk being seen as unsure, unconvincing, or even incompetent. It's not simply about the big words or technical jargon we might use to impress others. It's more about the subtle cues in our language that hint at our self-perception and self-confidence. Some of these cues can be so subtle, in fact, we might not even be aware we're using them. For instance, phrases that suggest uncertainty or self-doubt can signal to others that we lack confidence. These could be qualifiers like "I think," "I'm not sure," or "maybe," or unnecessary apologies such as starting a sentence with "sorry, but." These phrases, although seemingly harmless, can have a profound effect on how we're perceived, often diminishing our authority and credibility. But here's the good news. By becoming aware of these common phrases that signal a lack of confidence, we can start to consciously refine our communication skills. We can choose to use language that projects self-assuredness and conviction, influencing how others perceive us in a positive way. The power of language is immense. It can shape our reality, influence perceptions, and even determine the course of our personal and professional relationships. By identifying these phrases, we can take steps towards projecting a more confident image. Let's start with a phrase we've all probably used at some point. "I'm not sure, but..." This common preface immediately introduces doubt and uncertainty into our message. It's like a red flag waving, signaling to others that we're not entirely confident in what we're about to say. It's as if we're asking for permission to share our thoughts. Now, how can we change this? Instead of clouding your ideas with uncertainty, try asserting them with phrases like "I believe" or "in my opinion." These alternatives convey a sense of conviction and personal ownership of your thoughts. Moving on, let's talk about the often overused phrase "I think." While seemingly innocent, this phrase subtly undermines the strength of our opinions. It's a qualifier, a crutch we lean on when we're not entirely sure of ourselves. It projects a lack of confidence and certainty in our beliefs, making our ideas seem less credible. So how can we express our thoughts more confidently? Try replacing "I think" with phrases like "I'm confident that" or "based on my experience." These alternatives assert the validity of your perspective, helping you communicate your ideas with greater assurance. Next up is a phrase we often use out of politeness. "Sorry, but..." While it's important to be polite, starting a sentence with an apology can undermine our authority and confidence. It's as if we're saying, "I'm sorry for having an opinion," or "I'm sorry for taking up your time." This not only diminishes the impact of our message, but also suggests that we're not worthy of respect or attention. So how can we express our opinions without unnecessary apologies? Simple. Just say what you need to say. If you're interrupting a conversation, you can say, "Can I add something?" Or, "I have a different perspective." These alternatives assert your right to express your opinion without devaluing it. Lastly, the word "maybe" can also signal a lack of confidence. It suggests indecisiveness, as if we're not sure of our own decisions or opinions. It leaves room for others to sway our thinking, undermining our authority. So how can we replace "maybe" with more definitive language? Consider using phrases like "I've decided" or "I'm planning." These expressions signal confidence and certainty in your decision-making abilities. Being aware of these phrases gives us the power to replace them with more confident language. Remember, it's not just about what we say, but how we say it. By choosing our words carefully, we can project confidence and assertiveness, enhancing our personal and professional relationships. So the next time you catch yourself using one of these phrases, pause and consider how you can rephrase your thoughts more confidently. It's a small change that can make a big difference. Now that we've identified these phrases, how can we use language to build our confidence? Well, the first step is to be aware of our language choices. By noticing when we use phrases that undermine our confidence, we can start to replace them with more assertive language. One strategy is to practice. Just like any other skill, confident communication improves with repetition. Practice speaking assertively, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. Over time, it will become more natural. You could start by simply observing your language and identifying instances when you use phrases that signal a lack of confidence. Another strategy is to visualize. Before entering a conversation or presenting an idea, take a moment to visualize how you want to communicate. Imagine yourself speaking confidently, using assertive language and standing by your ideas. This mental rehearsal can help you feel more comfortable and prepared when it's time to speak. Also, don't forget to listen. Effective communication isn't just about speaking, it's also about listening. When we listen attentively to others, we can better understand their perspectives and respond confidently. This shows respect for others' ideas and demonstrates our confidence in our own. Finally, remember that it's okay to ask for feedback. Constructive criticism can help us identify areas for improvement and grow our confidence. Ask trusted colleagues, friends, or mentors for their impressions of your communication style and how you can enhance your confidence. By implementing these strategies, we can start to use language as a tool to build our confidence. Remember, it's not just about what we say, but how we say it. Our language choices can influence our self-perception and how others perceive us. They can either undermine or enhance our confidence. So let's choose our words wisely, practice assertive communication, and remember that confidence is a skill that we can develop and improve over time. By being intentional with our language, we can start to feel and project more confidence in all areas of our lives. Remember, the way we speak can greatly influence how confident we feel and how others perceive us. Let's put these strategies into practice with some real-life examples. Picture this. You're in a meeting and you have an innovative idea. Instead of saying, "I'm not sure, but what if we try this?" confidently state, "I propose we consider this approach." Or during a casual conversation with friends, replace, "I think this restaurant is good," with, "I'm confident you'll love this restaurant." As you can see, slight tweaks in our language can have a big impact on our perceived confidence. Today, we've uncovered some common phrases that might be undermining your confidence. We've learned the importance of mindful communication and how certain phrases can subtly erode our self-assuredness. By replacing these with more assertive language, we can project greater confidence in our daily interactions. It's all about refining our communication skills and being aware of the impact our words can have. Remember, confidence is a skill that can be developed with practice and intention. Try these tips and observe how it positively impacts your confidence levels.